So this thing's massive. I want to see how much it weighs. Holy! How many people does it take to lift this? Ugh, I can do this. And maybe I'm gonna throw it over. All our CES 2016 coverage is brought to you by our very awesome sponsors, Be Quiet, MSI, and Cooler Master. So welcome to day 2 of CES 2016. We're here in the Cooler Master suite, and this is right in the front door. This is their master concept case, and basically they just let modders go at it, and this is what kind of came out from it. And this is kind of the representation of what their roadmap's going to be. So all their cases and everything, all their plans is going to take inspiration from this. This is the Cooler Master Master Case 3 and the Master Case Maker 5 and the Master Case Maker 7. Now some of these are still prototypes. This one I believe is in production still, but the whole point of this is that it's going to be modular just like their other cases, and that you can replace all the parts inside and outside. So my personal favorite thing about this is the front panel comes off very easily. Instead of annoying clips or having to pull it off with every ounce of strength you have, this one simply pull. And it's got a hinge, it's got a clip, and it hinges on, and then you just pick it up and take it off. All right, so moving on to the power supplies here. They have the Master Watt Maker. Try to say that 10 times fast. And it's a power supply that's got the app so that you can fully monitor. And we've got John here from Cooler Master who's going to help run down some more details on this.
Okay, so we've got the Master Watt Maker. And this is a 80 plus titanium power supply, 1200 watt. But what we've done is we've made it beautiful to look at. And the whole outside is made out of aluminum. And it's brushed aluminum here. And on the inside, we made it really special. So you have a Bluetooth device here. And this Bluetooth device can output to a phone all the things that you would normally be using on your monitoring software on your PC.
So moving on, we've got Cooler Master's new fans. Now in the past, they never really focused on fans, but now they've got 3 new ones focused on airflow, balance, and air pressure. They've got a ton of new features like different fan blades for different styles, as well as rubber grommets on every single fan for reduced vibrations. And moving on, we have the new Master Liquid Maker set of water cooling parts. It's designed in-house as well as with OEM consultation. And here we have a few examples of some of the parts. So there's a CPU cooler, water block, there's a pump, there's some hard tubing. It's not available yet, but when it is, we're definitely going to build something out of it.
So moving on over here into my area of peripherals, these are the keyboards that Cooler Master has now. These are using the regular Cherry MX switches. This is blue and red, but this one's kind of interesting. It's like a faux mechanical keyboard. It uses a membrane switch, and it's Cooler Master's own Memcanic membrane switch. So they took the spring out, so it's still a membrane keyboard, but it gives you the feel of a mechanical keyboard, which actually I really like, and it's quite interesting. So what does it feel? It kind of feels very similar to the Nova Touch. So we have them here. So if you feel this, just reach through the camera and feel it. So even though it is using their own Memcanic switches, you can use Cherry MX keycaps as well. So they're fully compatible with Cherry MX keycaps. So that way if you bought your own keycaps, you can just plop them on. So these are the Cherry MX keyboards, and they are the Master Keys S and the Master Keys L. So the difference is the 10 keyless over here. So this is a continuation of their Quickfire series, and the difference with this is that it's now RGB with their own special LED lighting, which is actually very vibrant and bright. So on the L version, it does have these 4 profile keys so that you can switch your keyboard's lighting profiles on the go. So the thing that Cooler Master was going for this time is just one integrated ecosystem almost. So no matter what kind of case you get, it's fully modular. And why have it modular if you can't interchange all the parts and use all it? So they're just displaying all the different panels and front panels, side panels, and all the internals that you can change up and kind of make it your own. So these 3 PCs are using about the same components, and they're using the same CPU cooler that Anthony was talking about earlier. And as you can see, all of them look completely different, which is kind of how you can make it your own. You can have the same parts modular, swap out the plates, swap out the fans, and it'll look completely different. And that gives more freedom for modders, for people who just want to change up their computer if they get bored of the way it looks. I don't know how to end it.
Bleep, bleep, that's all, folks.
So we're in a limo, rolling ballin' because of Cooler Master sending us out in style to the convention center. Thanks, Tony, and the whole Cooler Master team.
So we're here at the GoPro booth They don't have any new cameras, but they have a lot of cool setups around, so we're going to show you a few of them. So we're here at the Beyerdynamic booth, and we're looking at the new DT1770 Pros. These are based off of Tesla technology drivers, so the T1, the T70, it uses a really similar driver, and they're the successor to the DT770s and the DT990s, the DT880s. So I've got a pair of DT990s myself, and I can't wait to try these. So they come with a lot of accessories like velour ear pads, soft skin leather ear pads, as well as a 3.5mm removable cable.
All right, so we're here at Razer's booth at CES 2016, and obviously we're here to check out the Razer Blade Stealth and the Core. So we've got Kevin here, and he's gonna help explain some more details about these.
Yeah, so what we have here is the Razer Blade Stealth. It's the ultimate ultrabook, and really the concept behind this was to create something that was super portable for everyday use and could do casual gaming on the go, and then allow that to expand to a full desktop gaming experience when you get back home with the Razer Core. So the Razer Blade Stealth is a 12.5-inch notebook screen up to a 4K resolution with 100% Adobe RGB color space support. Has a 6th generation Intel Core i7 processor, 8 gigabytes of dual system memory, as well as PCI Express solid state storage up to 512 gigabytes. It's just 0.52 inches thin and just 2.75 pounds, and a CNC'd aluminum chassis. Really mobile, really robust platform.
So what about this Core over here?
Yeah, so the Razer Core is when you get back home and you really want to have that full desktop gaming experience, you connect a single Thunderbolt 3 cable via USB-C, you get all the power of a desktop graphics card combined with the performance of the notebook, and you get that full desktop experience, including connecting all your peripherals through the Razer Core.
So do you know how much this weighs, just the Blade Stealth?
Yeah, the Blade Stealth by itself is just 2.75 pounds.
2.75 pounds, wow. And would it be possible to carry this around too? Do you know how much
definitely would be possible. I don't have the weight on top of me. I'll tell you it's lighter than my toddler, so it's definitely easier to carry around than he is.
So this is a Razer Stargazer. It's capable of 60 FPS, and it uses Intel's RealSense, and it's meant to replace kind of the typical green screen. As you can see, it's got dynamic background removal, so it's removed everything behind me as it's calibrated to me. And if I move back, then it fades me out slowly, and then I come back in. Hello. So it's fully capable for 3D scanning as well as hand gesture movements. Now, it's not available right now, but it will be available sometime in Q2.